There's an Altmer in the stocks at Rolka. She's got one eye and a mean look about her. They say she kidnapped a merchant and threatened his life, but they let her off easy to preserve relations. Strange, green-robed monks have been sighted in Wayrest and Shornhelm, claiming to have made a trek from the edges of the kingdom. They appear on street corners and outside taverns to preach of the eternal righteous cycle of birth, growth, pestilence, famine, and death. They speak out against war as a denial of the natural process, and claim the vampires hidden among us are an abomination because they are born of a disease, but not a rightful disease. The locals, however, largely shy away from these men and women of faith, due to fears that they are carriers of contagion. In fact, trips to the temples of the Eight have increased threefold since their arrival, much to the delight of the high clerics and abbots, but to the chagrin of the overworked temple neophytes. The more loose-tongued of the monks claim to be here on matters of prophecy. They seek a person they believe is destined to commit a terrible act, though what that act is, they will not say. They only claim that she has red hair and carries evil about her like a cloak, but does not realize she walks a doomed path. They will set matters right, or die trying. According to tribunal authority, hordes of vampires attacked Kragenmoor. The forces of House Drez and House Redoran, accompanied by a cadre of imperial mercenaries and temple ordinators, managed to defend the citadel in a decisive victory over the foul creatures. Eyewitness accounts tell a slightly different story, that the Dunmer forces were almost pushed back into the keep when a division of Drezian reinforcements forced the vampires into retreat at the last moment. There were many casualties on both sides, and more than a few prisoners taken. Whispers have been heard that the ancient vampire, known as Kren, has been captured by temple authorities. The ancient vampire's capture may have thrown the vampire clans into disarray, but all the evidence suggests that they maintain a strong leadership, as small ambushes have been taking place along the Ashen Road in Stonefalls. House Redoran is rumored to be having swaths of silver weapons and armor forged to outfit troops as it recruits for its elite Sentinel Legion. Until the vampire insurgency has been rooted out fully, guard patrols and postings have been tripled throughout Morrowind, and cities are inspecting all travelers who enter via gate or boat. It is said that the guards are using detect life enchantments to spot potential undead. Some people in Wayrest aren't quite happy about the Khajiit member of the City Watch. One resident was quoted saying, "King Emmeric's lost his damn mind, with drunken Bosmer stumbling out of the cloudy dregs and furball spies infiltrating the City Watch. This whole dang city's gone to oblivion. Divine save us!" There was a rotten smell emanating from the sewers for several days in Wayrest. Some said it may have been that body dragged out of Lacey's bookstore by the watchmen. But why would watchmen drop a body in a sewer? I've also heard that it was that fellow who went missing. The other day a dark-skinned human wearing elven armor was seen going into the sewers, and now the smell is mysteriously gone. Rumor has it that someone has been leaving out food for the poverty-stricken citizens living in Dregside. Supposedly it has been going on for a while now, or at least a week's time. Most believe it to be the benevolent act of a noble humanitarian. Yet when asked who or what they might have seen, none of the Dregsiders speak, shying away from the topic. Whatever the reason, it isn't keeping the beggars off the streets. If you would like to submit your own IC rumor, either do so in one of the forum threads linked in the description, or send it to my inbox on Engine, also linked in the description. Happy role-playing! Peace.